Okay, I don't like where this is at. It's gonna hit my head. Is it good enough? Maybe? Yeah. Sure. Good enough for me, I guess. No. Okay. Hello, Claire. Hello, Abigail. How are you guys? Oh, okay. I'm good. How are you, Claire? Okay. I gotta get some work done, so, figure out what brush is what right now, though. We're gonna organizing, actually. These are my 2 cups. This is like my detail brush cup, and this is my brushes for various other things. So where did my other really nice, ooh, oh gosh, this brush was $5. Hold on. Why is it so stiff? Okay, there we go. Hello, Maple. How are you? Okay. So, like this one's like pretty, like, not happening. Let me actually put my trash can over here. We're just gonna throw a whole bunch of paintbrushes away. This one's terrible. Emma, do you need paintbrushes for anything? Emma? Alright, no, don't. I'm giving you right now, I'm going through them. I just wanted to make sure you didn't want me to throw them away. Alright, they'll go to Emma. Oh, this was one of my favorite brushes. I'm keeping this one. I like that one. This one, oh, okay, that's not going to Emma then, because it just broke. This one's horrible. Oh gosh. Oh, yes, that's also one of my favorite ones. Tell me why these brushes are like, I don't even know. They're great. See all that powder coming off of it? That's all dried Joe Sandra. That's fun. Good. That's good, Maple. Y'all have any plans today? It's kind of, yeah, come off. Okay, that is horrible. Look at that. That's bad. That's also really bad. Let me see if I put water in it. Nope, doesn't make it any better. Okay. This one. Well, I like them both. You know what? We'll keep both. We'll keep both. And that's my paint stirrer. This is a nail art brush, but I don't like that one. I don't use that one for anything. That one can stay. This is another paint stirrer thing. Okay. Izzy and Cody are always making a ruckus, I'm telling you. I was kind of frustrated because when I came down this morning, I had to bring down, because all my restock horses sit upstairs on my Schleich shelf until they sell, and then they come down here to be packed and then out the door. And I was bringing a ton of horses down on my iPad case. And everything was fine. I got downstairs, and then I walked through the gate, and Cody jumped on me, and half of them fell off. So I had to double check they were okay. I do that anyway, though. Before I ship anything, I always just, like, quality check to make sure They look good, and if there's anything wrong with them, like I checked one of them and they had a little ear rub, so I put some black paint back over it, blended it in, and it was fine. Oh my gosh, yes. This is my last week for college classes. So, and actually I'm kind of annoyed because our last paper is due on my birthday, which is Tuesday. So I'm like, wow, thanks. That's great. And then 3 more weeks left of high school, and then done with school for the summer. I'm so close. I'm so close. I just want school to be done. Then I'll be able to paint again and relax. And summer also means Briarfest, so yay. Oh, I'm sorry, Maple. It's been really hot and humid here. And you know, I don't mind the heat when it's not humid. When it's humid, it just feels sticky. And that's not fun. I don't enjoy that. So this, ooh, why does this one look like that? You know what, that can go to Emma. This is another paint stirring thing. You know what, I'm just gonna put all the paint stirring stuff over here. They're all basically just sticks. These are all my brushes that are used for like resin and gloss. I don't need all of these. This one needs to be thrown away. But I have them all because I didn't realize that you would completely ruin them. So I have a lot of ruined resin and gloss brushes. Here's another one actually. That one can be thrown away. I don't need that one. Yeah. My birthday is always on a school day. So, oh yeah, I'll take them. Well, we're on camera. You're good. Chick-fil-A mints, guys. Great. I don't know what that is. Star testing, but okay. Do you know what that is?
What?
Star testing? S-T-A-A-R?
S-T-A-A-R?
A-R. No.
Testing?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. My mom's a teacher, so I was gonna ask her. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's the best part, is when your exams are over, so you don't have to do any schoolwork. My, how do I explain this?
Why are there
Our-
random Easter eggs in the trash?
Because I didn't know where the bag was to put them away.
So you throw them away?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is our whole last week of school is all exams, and so like I don't have any exams to take this year, and I didn't last year or anything. So actually I did last year. I didn't last semester. So pretty much we just don't go to the last week of school because our school is kind of small, so they don't really have anywhere to put us. So they're like, just don't come to school. And we were like, okay. I mean, that's fine by us.
Well, they can't actually tell you to not come.
One of my teachers literally said, don't come. My other teacher was like, you know what? I can't tell you not to come, but there's no reason to. So. Alright, and these are all the new brushes. I know, nobody wants to watch this part, I'm sorry. But these have been sitting on my desk and they're taking up a lot of room and I don't know where else to put them. See, these are the best. I love these brushes. This is probably my favorite kind of brush. I don't know what this is called, but that's great. I used to do my markings with that brush a lot. The herring and stuff. You don't need a nail art brush to get good markings. because that's how I used to do them, and they turned out fine. Okay. Now, this is a file. That's fun. It flooded? Oh gosh. Oh, interesting. Okay. We have, well, in elementary, middle school, they have exams where, you know, it's just like you score a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you score, now I gotta talk over the ad. If you score a 3, 4, or 5, it shows you're proficient and can move up. If you get a 1 or a 2, not so much. But by the time you get to high school, it's like 20% of your grade. So, if you have to take it. Some exams are required, like, I don't know how old y'all are. You guys might not get this. Math 1 and Math 3 are required exams, but Math 2 is not a required exam unless you do poorly in the class. Then you have to take the exam. But, like, if your class grade is a C, B, or A, like, you don't have to take the exam. So. Fun, right? Alright, now we get to pour all these out. Some of you guys are gonna not be happy with me, I'm sorry. So, oh my gosh. Yep, that's great. And I need to dip all of them in water because that's like, when you get new paintbrushes for whatever reason, they're like really, really stiff until you put them in some water and then they're fine. So. Oh no. Oh, okay. 2 weeks of rain. Yikes. Okay, I don't mind the rain, but I feel 2 weeks, that's a lot of rain. That's a lot of rain. Ugh, yeah. I mean, what's the riddle or whatever? April showers and then brings May flowers or whatever. So, April definitely gets a lot of rain. I can remember a lot, like, when I was younger, like, where, again, because my birthday is literally at the very end of the month, where, like, it would be raining the whole day on my birthday, and I'm like, you know, that's just straight up April being a pain. Okay, so all of these little brushes, what are they? Are they 000? Oh no, this one's a single 0. Oh wait, they do it backwards. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. So all the little zeros need to go into the yellow. Actually, I don't mind this brush, but it's kind of short. That's really crusty. Oh boy, that's fun. Okay. 00, triple, double, triple, double, double, single. That is not single. Maybe it is single. I don't know. Double, triple, double, single, single, double, double. Okay. Almost done, guys. I know. Y'all are here for the painting. I'm sorry. I should have done this before stream. But it's getting to the point where I had no space. Because all of these are just sitting on my desk. Okay. any of these singles, that's a single. This is the one I was using yesterday. Yeah, that's a single. Okay. Can I just like put them all in water and stuff? Yeah. Okay, cool. That was the quicker way to do it, I guess. Okay, awesome. Hello, Taffy. What's up? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My sister's birthday is in the middle of August, so I get the heat. I definitely do. What is a good month to like have your birthday? Because it's always something weather related. Like February is just so cold. Like I don't really have anywhere else to stick brushes at this point. Well, this is the one I was using. So that one can stay. I got 2 slots. So put one here if I can see where it goes. Okay, and then one over here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I think that's nope, that one's empty. That's good. Because I have an extra brush. Okay, so this one goes in there. And then that should be every single one. Oh no, that one's not filled. But I don't really have a brush to put in there, so I'm not going to worry about that. So that gets to go back in the corner. Yay. New brushes, always fun. Always good. Okay. Now we can actually do painting. And then these are all my nice little thin, small... That's where my sharpener went! Oh my gosh! You guys who were on stream yesterday know I spent a solid 10 minutes looking for my dumb pencil sharpener. Okay. Just throw all these little things away. Yay! That's great, actually. I did not know that's where that was. Oh, these are all paintbrushes for Emma. Emma, I have your paintbrushes. I have your paintbrushes. Huh? Oh. I don't need these ones.
Oh, man.
Huh?
This is the one you always use now.
Which one? That one? No, I got new ones. So, you can have the old one. Oh boy, the thing got stuck. Okay. Now we get to paint, and actually what I need to do is I need to sharpen these, which is why I was like, where on earth is my pencil sharpener? Because I need to sharpen my eraser pencils. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I thought I had to buy another one of these. Wait, play what? Oh, Wild Horse Islands? I saw IUH. So. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, this is the spring event happening then? The V1 Clydes. I had this person who gave me like all of their V1 Clydes. And I had been playing for like 2 weeks. So I literally went and sold the model Larry. Yeah, that was a great choice, you know. Okay, you know what? I don't want to do this right now. Not him, not him. So we'll stick him under there. This goes back over here. Can y'all hear that? I'm sorry. What even is that? I don't know. It's fine. Need that kind of ish. This needs to go elsewhere. Actually, can we crack this off? Oh my gosh, my finger hurts. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of paint, guys. Wow, okay. Oh yeah, spring chest. Hello, Hobbies, how are you? Hello, Dino, welcome. Oh, okay, gotcha. Reverse that. Oh, those are pretty. No, seriously, I'm telling y'all, we're gonna do a little bit on this guy today, and we're also gonna work on that one. Why is my actually, because I was rubbing wet paintbrushes all over it, that's why. And I also need to do him. Like, he needs to be done today. So, I was just slightly annoyed because the person who ordered him as a commission had messaged me like and was like, hey, I really like this Fleabitten commission done. If you are able to, that would be awesome. And I wrote him back and gave him the quote and was like, yeah, he'll be this much and stuff. He'll be this level. And then I never heard from him again. And I usually check up with people like 2 weeks after they message me, just be like, hey, you still want this item? And he said yes, and I still didn't hear anything from him. Obviously you can't make people buy your listings. So, and then like 2 weeks ago, he was like, actually, I'm ready to buy it now. And he bought it, and I was like, oh, by the way, I need it by May 9th. And I was like, thanks for telling me after you bought the listing. I'm like, but of course I'm gonna do my best to get it to him on time. So now I've been working like crazy to try and get this horse done. So he really needs to be done today. I love working on brows. They're just so smooth that it makes painting like so easy. I feel like that's why pastels are always grainy on Schleich, is because you have to get them so smooth for them to actually stick. Oh, no, I did do his eyes. I'm actually very happy with his eyes. That was fun, so. And he's got a long way to go still, so. Hello, Mystery. Wait, just paint who? Hello, Rachel. How are you? Thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly. I have to bend awkwardly over my desk because my phone is where my head would be. And then I started doing this guy's markings last night on stream. Well, partly off stream, partly on stream. And I continue working on them a little bit, and now I really want him done, so. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. You guys probably can't because it's so loud. No, it's an ad and it's Chick-fil-A, which means I'll get copyrighted. No, now that's even better. I can't turn the volume off and I just paused it. There we go. We're good. Actually, I don't know what he is, to be fair. He's some bae something. I don't know. I really enjoy Briar. Well, because they're not like the cheapest. I mean, they're like $50 for a model. I did get him though for 30 because I took him as the deco and nobody likes the deco. So he was pretty cheap, but you know, they can get pricey. Because then I have another one, the Connemara Mare, and that horse is like $80. So Briar just become very expensive sometimes. Unless you find them as bodies. If you find them as bodies, then you know, that helps quite a bit. And the whole back is gonna take absolutely forever. But I'm glad that most of the herring detail is done anyway, because I feel like that's what takes the longest. So, oh, what happened here? No, it's fine. So once I get a layer of markings on this guy so he can dry, because markings take forever to dry, we'll go and do the mane and tail on the Fleabitten. Just be so careful here. I'm not keeping up with the chat. Hi, Hazel. Oh, I'm sorry, Rachel. Yeah. I mean, it is a lot of, depending, especially on what state you're in, it can be a lot to try and get to Kentucky. Even for us, I mean, and I would say we're not right next to it, but we're not that far away, and it's still a drive. Okay. Just gonna keep going. I might only really be able to do one side at a time, kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Guys, we need a topic. Oh, you know what I can talk about? Hold on. And it is model horse related. Give me 1 second. Because I said, how many people are on right now? Because I said I wasn't going to say anything about this yesterday, but there's only like 5 people. Oh, there's 9. I was going to say, if there's not that many people on, I'll say what I want to do. Hi, Nina. Yeah, we're just under 8 hours. Very good, Claire. What? Are you in Canada? Are you Canadian? How is that? I can't search anything. Okay, that's 10. Yeah, you are not like... Where... Hold on, I need a map of the US. Give me a second. 27? Is that supposed to be a 1? I don't know how can you get 27 hours? Okay, so that's the... Hang on 1 second. You mean 17 hours? Oh no, buses 27 hours. Okay, so that might be it then. Bus is 27, car 17. That could be it, potentially.
No, I can't. I'm cleaning.
But Kentucky isn't... It's not... That's not... Hold on.
Where do they live?
That's not gonna... I don't know, I'm guessing.
I mean, they could live if they lived in. Like,
I could
Washington
see that.
State.
That's fair. I was looking at the other side. Where? Okay, maybe Kentucky is more farther over than I thought it was. Hold on. Maybe it's closer to the East Coast than I thought. Yeah, it is. Okay. I thought it was on the right side of Kansas. Oh boy. It's not.
Kentucky's close.
To us.
Yes.
I was looking up near Maine, and that would be 17 hours, so. I gotcha. It's Kara. Okay. That was an interesting. That's fun. That's a long way, though. We could just train him to ring a bell. Cody would get it. Izzy might not.
I'm not so worried about training them. I'm worried about training the people in our house to actually let them out.
What?
Yeah, what?
No, if you get them to ring a bell, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna do the neck area. I don't want to do too much because I know when I try to do the whole horse, then I start having problems and sticking my fingers in the wrong places, and then I got fingerprints all over the horse, and it just becomes too much of a mess. So I'm just gonna do a little bit over here and then a little bit on the leg, because the legs also take forever because they're such a solid white. And then move on. Okay. He's getting there though. Why is the phone? Okay. He's getting there. Fun. I like him a lot. He was a good one. Okay, now we get to have fun on him. This might not go as well. We'll use... This is fine. You're good, Rachel. I know, sorry. If that happens less though than it used to, okay? Oh, that's fair. Fly. Yeah, and then airplanes are a lot of money. I gotcha. We just drive everywhere, so. This is going to take a lot of time. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Good for you, but. That's my phone. Okay. One little tiny section. I need to pull up a photo of this horse actually, just to make sure. What? Oh, that's fair. Yeah. So I feel like that's also part of what I don't know how to put this, so I'm just gonna say what I'm trying to say, and I'm not gonna put a label on it. Is my channel, you know, when I first started YouTube, was all Schleich, and then it turned into a little bit of Collecta too. So I've only been doing Collecta for a year and a half, just over 2 years. No, just under 2 years, sorry. And all of that. So now that I've kind of transitioned a little bit more into painting Briar more often, because I didn't used to paint Briar when I first started YouTube, I don't have my audience is mainly Schleich people, and so then I'm like, yay, who's going to Briar Fest? Not many people say they're going because most of y'all are Schleich. Oh man, no, no, what is this, iPhone 16? Well, you should, yes. There are some cheaper, Marabella is one of them. She's a pretty horse, and you can find her for like 20 bucks somewhere. Sham too, Sham's nice. I mean, I got 3 Marabellas, and I got them for like 50. Actually, no, I probably got them for like 40. Because I got a set of like 7 for 70. And I got 3 Marabellas in there. I'm almost done with some more horses. The commissions. I know. It's nice and piled up though. It doesn't look like junk. Okay. Also, Claire. Is Claire still here? I think she is. She's working on her halter. I will be getting the packing and transition video out on your horses soon. Usually I wait to release packing videos until after the horses have been delivered. So, what did you say? That's tomorrow. So, maybe Tuesday? What is y'all's favorite and least favorite part about painting a horse? I'll go first. My favorite would have to be mapping the markings, which is what we were doing on the Hanoverian yesterday. That is just like, that's the best part. I feel like it gives the horse so much personality, and it ties everything together, and it's beautiful. And I don't think I've ever done a horse where there's no marking. I take that back. There might have been one black horse I did as a commission that didn't have any markings. Maybe. I always add markings to every horse. Least favorite though, prepping. Okay, but we can't count prepping. Layering, maybe? Pastel? No, I don't mind pastel as much as I used to. Hooves, maybe? I don't really like doing the hooves. I do them because I feel like that's what also gives it so much life, though, is if you can do them good, then like they look, that's really what helps tie it together. But I don't really like doing them. I feel like they take too long. And I have to do the hooves on this guy, so we're gonna put it off for as long as I can, because I don't want to do it. I need to be checking chat now. Hold on. I mean, we're getting somewhere, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't have 70, bro. I think I have like 30 or something. What did I just step on? You know, I don't know. Oh, it's a plastic thing. I was like, I don't know if I want to know. It was my plastic cover for my paintbrush. Yeah, I don't have a ton of briar, which is okay. I don't need a ton of briar. I'm gonna struggle with space enough as it is. But once I come back from Briar Fest, space might become a concern. Because I also have a whole bunch of briar bodies coming in, and I don't like to just shove horses like in a closet because then I forget I have them, so then I don't work on them. Which means I gotta find a place to put like 30 horse bodies, and that's just, that's a lot of space, so. Stablemates. I don't have many stablemates either. Welcome back, Claire. Favorite pastels, and you hate markings? Hi, Blue. Realistically, exactly. Oh, I'm sorry, Blue. I'll wave. I'll wave. I really love the markings. Pastels, though, see, okay, when I first started using an airbrush, I'm not gonna say got an airbrush, because I didn't get my own airbrush till I was already airbrushing for over a year. When I first started using an airbrush, I was like, oh my gosh, I'll never have to go back to pastel again. This is amazing. This will make my life so much easier. And then came Aurora, and I think I really started realizing with her, because I was watching a lot of process videos, and I feel like lately I've been consuming so much like model horse processing artist videos or like stuff on Instagram of just like watching people work on their horses, where I have started to realize that what I'm doing may not be the best way to doing things, which is always hard because I hate changing anything I do. I don't like switching up my process on a horse, but I do it because that's the only way you get better. So did that, and it's been interesting. But I realized after using the airbrush that you really need if you're using an airbrush, you really need a combination of pastels and airbrush, because there's some sort of depth with pastel you can achieve with an airbrush, but there's also certain gradients that you can get with an airbrush you can't get with pastels. So there's pros and cons to both, and when you use them together, that's usually when you can get the best results. Like this guy, I haven't really added any pastel to, but because he's white, I might not add a whole lot, but I want just a little bit of gray and stuff on him. More gray, like you can see in here. I already did that with the airbrush, but just more extra. It's all about trying new stuff, and that's always hard. I think people, just as people, you know, they don't like to change what they do. They don't like to change routine. We like routine, right? That's what people... Do you have to do that while I'm streaming?
Why?
Because it's kind of loud.
This is that one?
Yes.
I was doing it in there.
Yeah, and I couldn't hear it in there.
Back in there.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Sorry, my sister has a hoverboard and it's kind of loud. Okay. So that's been interesting, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry, Blue. I'm so sorry, Blue. Blue can't hear me. I'm so sorry, Blue. You know, I'll put it in chat. Wait. Okay. There we go. Because she can't hear me. Okay. And this is also kind of the fun thing about details like this is you don't have to worry so much about the sculpt, because if you can add in little fine details like this, then it's like it was there on the sculpture the whole time. So hi, Emily. Oh yeah, the Snowlight painting sets are fun. We were just discussing what we like most and dislike most about painting. Well, Rachel, you know, you gotta start somewhere. And for me at least, switching between scales, there's a big learning curve switching between scales to begin with. I felt really weird because, you know, I could paint Schleich pretty well. But then, can Cody stop? When I started painting Briar, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't paint horses. So, you know, just keep trying, just keep trying. Because there's certain things you have to do for different scales. Like painting a stalemate is not the same as painting a venti, and painting a venti is not the same as painting a trad. So, you know, you figure it out. Why is it not coming off? Okay. just a very chill stream today, I guess. What I was trying to say earlier, and then I kept forgetting, which is what happens every single time I stream, I swear, is, but then if I say it, then I have to do it. You know, that might be a good thing, though. Is over the why is my brush, hold on. Like, my brush is all and I can't hold it like that. Over the summer, how do I hold this horse? There we go. I am looking to place an order from Rio Rondo right now. I was doing a little bit of research into it last night because I want to make a Western tack set, and I discussed this briefly yesterday, but I only discussed part of it. I want to do a Western tack set, like, really bad, and so the fact that I'm even, like, researching on how much all of this is going to cost should show that I really do want to do it. On a traditional. Okay, I guess there's several parts to this, okay. But, what the... What is that? Okay, anyways. I want to paint a new traditional, and not like anything crazy. Not like a crazy reverse dapple or weird Sabino or anything like that. Like, just like kind of a plain, like maybe a basic bay or something. Or just a pretty regular average paint. Just a horse that would be simple and be able, a lot of attention would be able to be on the tack and not the horse. But I still want a custom horse. I don't just want to throw it on a Breyer OF. Like, that's not happening. I don't do it like that. So, that would be interesting. So then I have to decide, do I want to just choose a Breyer OF and paint it? Do I want a might be the best option, but, you know, maybe not. Or do I want to resculpt a Breyer? And right now I'm leaning towards resculpting or buying a resin, but I don't know. So those are kind of my options right now, but I want it to be a traditional because I feel like I could pack more detail into it, and then also because I can show the tack. That's also part of model horse showing at Breyerfest. Is okay. Family. I want to do that. But then there's also, like, something that's been sitting in the back of my mind for a really long time, and I might have brought it up once, and I'm not even reading chat. I really wanted to make a model horse medallion for a while, right? But I don't really care for medallions. Like, if I'm gonna get one, I'm probably just gonna buy one. I'm not, like, a big medallion person, so I could just buy one. So I think I've kind of put out the fact that I'm going to do that. But I really want to do a crazy drastic resculpt over the summer. And this is where I don't know yet. So, like, I kind of want to just, like, really drastic custom a horse, but then part of me also really wants to, like, make an original venti sculpture. And that was another ad. Oh my gosh. And I gotta talk over it because I don't feel like turning the volume down. But if I were to do and it is still original, okay, because you can't be able to tell it's a horse. Take, like, say for instance, this Percheron mare, and, like, literally just cut everything off and pretty much just sand this down to, like, a potato or something, just to give myself something to be able to drill into, because you can't drill into aluminum foil. So something like that, but like I wouldn't keep like the face or anything. Or if I did keep the face, I would completely just like turn it into a little ball or something. And I kind of want to do that because I'm not horrible at sculpting, but I don't do it enough. And I think if I really tried, I could actually get it to turn out well. But that's also kind of terrifying. So that's kind of my big what if question right now, is that tack set and the drastic. Or even just have a drastic and not turn it into a resin. Because if I were gonna turn it into a resin, like I would at home resin cast it. And I probably wouldn't do very many, but, or like me just to have a Conga of my own horse. Like that would be kind of cool. But it could also turn out really bad. It doesn't look half bad, right? I think it looks pretty decent. Oh gosh. That's great, Emily. Oh. Okay. Have you watched Vandy Briar's like short tutorial? That might not be what you're doing though. Hi Presley. Hello Warrior Horse. How are you guys? Thank you. Guitar? My sister wants to do guitar. Sort of. Jamarty! Hello people. Okay, I have to keep working because like seriously, he needs to like basically be done today. So I can't sit around and talk for forever. This is just for all of us to connect, I guess. Okay, I have to go up here and do it all up here. Okay. And then I have to do the tail. And that's gonna be interesting. Ow. And then we'll have to do the hooves, because that's also gonna be a journey itself. Okay, but like, you can't tell me that doesn't look pretty solid. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's cute. I need to look at some reference though for him. Bye, Blue. That's fine, Taffy. Okay, so need to find him. Yes, you. So the tail is like, okay, maybe his mane isn't as bright yellow as I thought it was. Maybe I can go in and add some gray to it. The tail was definitely yellow though. So those are all him. So there's, yeah, so it might be less, like more white than I thought. No, because this is really yellow. No, it's definitely an off-white, for sure. But maybe just not as yellow as that. Okay, it's fine. We're good. We're good. No. Wrong stream. Okay. Okay. So now moving on to the tail, and this is going to be a journey in itself. Now I dropped water in the yellow bait. Okay. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do the tail. The mane took like 45 minutes on its own. But I have to do it. Or we could, okay, this might be a terrible idea. We could make it a thing where all of us model horse people should set a goal to try something over the summer, try something new, and we all need to do it. That could be fun. I don't know if we could get enough people to do it though. I could try, I could post about it, but just to try and give us all something new to do, because it's always fun, you know, to learn as a group or whatever. You would do it? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Rachel. Okay. We could do that then. We could try. Well, thank you, warrior. Oh, just to press. Okay. So Taffy will do it. I know Blue would probably do it. I know Paws would probably do it. Emily? Emily could paint a resin. Who else do I know would do it? Oh, that did not turn out good. I don't know. I need to find some model people. We could do it. We could pull it off. And like starting like June 1st. Or you know. We could make this a thing. Because then I would have to do this idea. If I got people doing it with me, you know, we all get motivated, we all do something new. You're fine. I was saying how over the summer, I said, and this might be a bad idea, but then people start saying they want to do it. So I'm like, okay, we could pull it off. Is over the summer, all of us model horse people find something new to try and we all do it. So like what I was trying to say about the drastic or the original sculpture, the tack set or whatever, would be my trying something new thing. Taffy said they would do it. I know Blue and Paws would probably do it. And I was saying Emily could do her resin. So just trying to find something to do, because then I would have to do it. And it's also a lot more motivating to do something new when you have other people doing it with you. So I might make a post and see how many people would want to join in. And I was saying start like June 1st or something. I don't know when everybody gets out of school, but I mean, and if you're not like a YouTuber, you don't have to post about it. You could just comment and be like, this is what I did today or whatever. Find something, I don't know. Where do these ideas come from? I'm telling you. actually low-key sweetie. No, because she's not meant to be like a Western tack set horse. I was gonna say I could do something with her, but I don't know if I want to do a venti tack set, honestly. We're getting somewhere. You're a good warrior. Thank you, though. We'd all be struggling. We'd all be struggling. You would be totally fine. I'll be over here having a meltdown every day because I can't make the stupid candle or whatever. I don't know terminology either, but that is... And I think I was saying this yesterday. I know Western terminology a lot better than I know English, but in the same respect, Western tack is also a lot more difficult to make than English, just because it has so much more, and it's kind of like, they're kind of extra in the way that they like display their saddles or saddle pads and stuff. So it would, yeah. I also really need to BLEU, not blue the color. I need to do him. He's also, because I know that once summer starts, I'm just gonna be painting all the time. Because I really enjoy it, but I don't have the time right now. And also because once these 4 commissions are out of my house, then I'm free to do whatever I want. Because I don't have another restock till the middle of June, and it's just I'll actually have time to do stuff. Including horses for me, so yay. I'll post about it. I'm totally gonna forget about this. Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot this really quick. And if you're interested, I'll tag you in the community post. Yeah. I have never made Western tack though. I have made English. I have made several English sets, like a really, really long time ago. But I have not made Western, so... Might go good, might go really bad. Maybe I should start with, I don't know. I feel like it would be easier to do traditional. I'll post about it and we'll see if we can get people on board.
Thank you.
Man, why is there another ad? I swear, we literally just had an ad like 5 minutes ago and we already have another one.
You didn't volunteer to do it.
Me? Oh, she's not talking to me. Why is the music not playing? Okay, there we go. Oop, that's really loud. I don't know, Ellen is fantastic at tack. Especially that one set you made. Man, okay. Oil, see, okay. Oils would be interesting, but I'm also really nervous to use them. And by everybody who uses oil, it seems really daunting and it's not. But in the same respect, they take so long to dry. I feel like just in the time, like the week it would take to dry, I would already lose motivation in the horse. So, but it would be really fun for like Perlinos or chestnuts and stuff like that. Those ones are nice. Oh, this whole back area, tail, it's fine. on the tip of the tail. Just kind of smother stuff on there and it figures itself out. Okay. Yay, the shading is done. Now I have to do the highlights, which is even better. Yeah. It takes a really long time, apparently. I know. That'll be so much easier. My dad has been watching a lot of YouTube videos on our Apple TV upstairs, and he has to sit through a whole minute of ads. And supposedly on like May 12th or somewhere around there, they're adding more ads to videos, I think. What was the notification I got from it? Starting May 12th, 2025, automatic ad slots will be added to videos that contain manual mid-roll ad slots. Yeah, turn on automatic ad slots in addition to your manual ad slots. So it sounds like they're adding more ads. I think. Nobody quote me on that because I don't actually know that for sure. I'm 21 away from 13K. No, where'd chat go? Okay. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. So that's great. See, I watch everything on my iPad or my phone, so I don't get fancy with all the browsers, but that's one way to do it for sure. Once I'm done with this tail, I'm probably gonna go so it can dry, and then I'll have to come back and do the hooves later. I also just really don't want to do the hooves. Here comes the Minecraft music. Have y'all seen the Minecraft movie? And this was like old Minecraft music too. They don't use this music as much in more recent games. This is like the old music from like 7 years ago. I asked a question, I don't check chat. I do this all the time. Hold on. I know. Is it lagging? Oh gosh. It's showing good for me. Oops, sorry. It's showing good for me right now. Is it lagging? Somebody lie to my face. I know, it's terrible attention span. Yeah, y'all need to see it. We went and saw it. When did we see it? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Something like that. And it was good. It was decent. I forget what we rated it. I think we rated it like a 9. 8.5 maybe. Emma and I just both kept saying, because I taught her to play Minecraft when she was pretty young, that we felt like there was just so much more they could have done with it, was the main thing. And like, especially because they focused so much on, I don't even remember his name. One of the characters that I was like, that was not the main part of the story, but okay, sure. And then my dad told me it was like his movie or something, so I get that, but it was not necessary. And there were just so many aspects of Minecraft that they could have added that they didn't do. I get the concept though. And if you do go to see it in theater, just be ready for everybody to scream chicken jockey. Because I was ready, my parents were not. It was funny. Nobody threw popcorn though, which is good. I had heard of some people doing that. Around where I am, at least. Okay. I should not have sanded that area off. That's rough.
I don't think she really cares. I think she just checks that you do it. Okay?
Almost done with the tail, guys. Then I'll have to head out. I know. This is a Fleabitten Gray. By the way, hello. Fleabitten Gray. I feel like I finally nailed the coat color better. Because, contrary to the name, you know, they're not actually gray. Well, okay, they are technically gray, but their coat is basically white. So I used to make my Fleabitten Grays like really, really, really dark gray, which is a thing actually. If when they're younger, their coats are darker, but like by the time they're this old to be red and stuff, they're usually pretty white. So that was interesting. So I had to redo him several times. Twice maybe? And before he was finally like actually looked decent. Okay. Oh, what happened in here? Actually, I'll do one layer on the Hanoverian and then I'll go.
So all the ants that are inside of here that I was like, oh, they must be dead. They're all gone. So they
Okay. Yeah, he looks good. He looked good. We're getting there.
So
That's why my desk looks like this. It's habit. Thank you. What?
sorry. I was talking about the ants.
Okay.
The ants that came to the bait and left and went back to their homes. So they're probably laying there going, we'll go to the house.
Okay.
Sorry.
I usually get them off of eBay. Well, this guy actually bought from Briar, and then him I actually got off Amazon because I was able to get him cheap on Amazon. But you can find a lot on eBay actually for pretty decent. And I did buy this guy brand new. A year and a half ago? He was one of my first collectos ever, and then I decided to ruin him. Cody! That dog gets in so much trouble. Cody, come here! I don't think he came in. Not sure. Cody gets upset when I work, actually. It's like I'm not paying attention to him anymore, and so he gets a little salty. And then he comes over and scratches at my leg for forever till I give him attention. Getting there. Bye, Taffy. He was 30, and this one was 9, maybe? Potentially? You know, it's a lot of practice. I've been painting since 2020, so... Been a long time. Pastels definitely help with shading. I did something kind of different with him, so he actually has herring all over his coat. And then took a break from him for months before finally being like, actually not months, like 2 months. And I was like, you know what, it's just time to finish him. And then herring all over his markings is fun. Not really, but it is what it is. It depends. Like on Tobianos, I get really annoyed with herring. But then if you're doing like a Sabino or something like this, herring is not that bad. Oh, thank you. This currently actually is Josandra. So, and this with this. This basically is a way of watering down the paint without destroying the pigment, basically. So, that has been my favorite thing ever. Why is there another ad? Why does Apple have so many? Everybody already knows about Apple, and they still need to post ads about it. And he's been a long time sitting on the shelf. Amazon. Hi, Monica. How are you? I really want to get more of these guys, honestly. It's such a beautiful model. Like, I really want one as a dapple gray for myself, Emily. I really want one as a dapple gray. And then I also really want one as like a black Sabino or something. I really want one as some sort of roan. Basically you. Emma's doing her homework and she's trying to find a definition of the word. I know I'm not talking much. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say at this point other than just trying to get horses done. Oh no, don't touch the white. This is where things become problematic, is then I start touching paint I'm not supposed to be touching. And the nice thing about Joe Sanja acrylic actually is it really helps with opacity. Is that, see, that's pigment that didn't get like watered down, I guess, evenly. Is it's pretty opaque even when watered down, so you don't have to sit there doing 5 million layers. This is probably layer number 4 on this side, so hello, Blue Halter. How are you? I was gonna call you Blue and then realized I can't call you Blue. You're good, Rachel. Thank you. Welcome back, Hazel. I know. We need a conga. Such a lovely mold. I don't know what about him because he's so basic, but I really like basic molds. So he's just so lovely. And because he's Collecta, he's actually got decent detail. That was some car. This is where things start getting a little tricky. I can't hold the other side of the horse because the paint's wet. I can't hold up here because the paint's wet. I can't hold him over. I can't hold it anywhere. You just gotta sit there and hold the tail and hope for the best. And I have nowhere to rest my hand other than the table, but like then it's too low. And then seriously, I'm gonna have to go. But I wanted to use up the white paint while I still had it. And only because you can only do layers every couple of hours. Because the paint, even though it's pretty opaque, it's not the quickest to dry. It's still tacky for a while. And if it's still tacky and you try to layer it, it cracks. So you have to be strategic with your layering. Okay, and then on the face. Okay. Now, I keep hitting the phone, I'm so sorry. Now I'm gonna be done for a little bit. That's one side of him. He looks so light on camera. And then there's that side. So.
This smells
He's good.
a lot just like hydrogen peroxide.
Oh. Wait, what? The Hannibal, wait, what's the Hannibal resin? I don't actually know. Is it, oh gosh, I just accidentally closed chat. What's the Hannibal resin? It's probably Venti, right? I'm not good with resin names. I have no idea. Hannibal, him? Oh no, that's like... By Stone?
Contains a hydrogen
Him?
peroxide base with proprietary blends of surfactants and stabilizers.
Can I show my screen right now? I believe I can.
What are
Him?
surfactants?
Oop. That horse? That's by Stone. You don't do trads. I'm confused. Hold on.
What is the definition of a surfactant?
That what if I add in venti?
The surface tension of the water or the interfacial tension between the water and another liquid. By the way, you have a new notification.
No. Stop. Hold on. Ooh, sorry, no address being told over here. I don't know. Oh, where? Etsy? Insta. Huh? Hold on. Probably over here. Yep. Oh. Wait, he's cute. I like him a lot. That is not what was popping up for me. Is he by A&M? Maybe. Well, no, because I haven't seen that one on here. Hold on. Let me go to there. Hannibal. Oh, he is a... That's why. He is on here. Never mind, I take it back. I take it back. I see him. Nice. Okay. I always forget how affordable their venti resins are, though. I really need to... Let's not actually send that to one of my friends. Does not need to know about resin horses. Yep. He's nice. He's very nice. I always forget how affordable their resins are, though. I really need... You know what? I already told myself, you know... Or maybe... I don't know. I kind of want to place an order for a whole bunch of venti or traditional scale resin, depending. Probably venti, because that is what's cheaper. But... And then have them delivered, like... So when I get home from Briarfest, I have all these resins. That's probably not a smart idea. I already have resins I need to paint. Do I need to buy more? Probably not. Where did my music go? Okay. Yummy hair. Hi, Paws. Oh, right. You don't got that much longer to wait. Hello, wolves. How are you? Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. My birthday is Tuesday, so, like, it's not getting here before then. And besides, I'm trying to save for Briarfest here. Thank you, Strange Ferret. Yeah. You got time. You're good. Hello, Tams. Welcome. Okay, guys. I think I am going to head out while all of these guys dry, and then I'll be back to work on them later. But basically all we did was this Hanoverian. He's really cute. I like him a lot. And I did the mane and tail on this Fleabitten. So, and his branding. We're getting there. So, he needs to be done today or tomorrow. So, just gonna keep working on him slowly. So, I will see you guys later. What resin? Oh. Hold on. Ta-da. Corsair. It is a discontinued resin. You can't find that resin anymore. Unless it's secondhand. So, okay. Now I'm gonna go. You should see, that's where the whole summer challenge comes in. I'm gonna post about that after this when I have a second. So, I will see you guys later on my community post about that. So, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye, everybody.